The Judgment Infrastructure Podcast, Episode 1, The GLP-1 Revolution, Why Obesity Treatment Become a $900 billion industry. Welcome to the Judgment Infrastructure Podcast. Today we examine one of the most important medical revolutions of the decade, GLP-1 medication. Drugs like semaglutide and tirzepatide are transforming obesity treatment. Millions of people are losing weight. Pharmaceutical companies are experiencing historic growth. For example, Eli Lilly now has a market capitalization approaching 900 billion. More than 60% of its revenue comes from GLP-1 medications. But the real question is not about the drugs. The real question is what system created these markets? To answer that, we apply the 2080 rule. Part 1. The 20% that drive the obesity market. Most people believe obesity is caused by lack of discipline. But data shows something different. A small number of structural forces drive most metabolic outcomes. The 20% variable include, first, ultra-processed food environments. Industrial food engineering maximize palatability and calorie density. Humans evolved for scarcity. Modern food environment exploit abundance. Second, insulin resistance. Once metabolic signaling is disrupted, hunger regulation fails. This creates a feedback loops. Hunger increase, fat storage increase, energy level decline. Third, sedentary infrastructure. Modern work environment eliminate daily movement. Most people now live in low energy expenditure system. 4. Hormonal regulation. GLP-1 is part of the body satiety signaling system. What that signal is restored pharmacologically appetite decline. This explains why GLP-1 drugs are effective. They store a biological feedback mechanism that modern environment disrupt. But this still raises a deeper question. Part 2. The 5 why of obesity industry. Let us apply the 5 whys. Why 1? Why are GLP-1 drugs exploding in demand? Because millions of patients are experiencing dramatic weight loss. Why 2? Why were traditional diet ineffective? Because appetite regulation remains unchanged. Calorie restriction without hormonal regulation is difficult to sustain. Why 3? Why is appetite dysregulated? Because insulin resistance and leptin resistance disrupt satiety signal. Why 4? Why do metabolic signals become dysfunctional? Because modern food environment and sedentary lifestyle overwhelm biological system. Why 5? Why do these environments exist? because industrial food systems optimize for profit, not metabolic stability. The obesity epidemic is not a personal failure, it is a system failure. Part 3. The missing discussion. GLP drugs solve part of the problem, but they introduce another. When weight is lost rapidly, muscle mass can decline. And this matters because skeletal muscle is the body metabolic engine. Muscle regulates glucose disposal, metabolic rate, insulin sensitivity. If muscle decline, long-term metabolic resilience may decline as well, which means weight loss alone is not the right metric. The correct metric is body composition. Part 4. The infrastructure view. Healthcare has traditionally focused on episodic treatment. A patient becomes sick, a doctor prescribes medication, but metabolic health requires continuous monitoring infrastructure. Future healthcare systems will likely include continuous glucose monitoring, body composition tracking, digital metabolic dashboard, AI-driven nutrition system. Medication may start the process, but measurements sustain it. Closing. The GLP-1 revolution is real, but the deeper lesson is this. Metabolic health is not a willpower problem. It is an infrastructure problem. Next episode, we explore why the scale is the most misleading measurement in the modern healthcare.